And talk to me a little bit about constraints, too. It's something that creative people talk a lot about, and it's something that you've said has been very helpful to you as you've been making ice cream. So why are constraints important to you?
For me, as a creative person, I feel like I have ideas all the time. Like there's so many ideas, and so the idea of constraints, which I feel like can sound negative, but the idea of constraints for me, it's a way for me to focus the creative energy to produce something. I feel like without the constraints that I apply to myself, I'd have a harder time coming up with a tangible output, a focused output that people would understand. It's almost like I have too many ideas and I just need to draw lines around things sometimes just to make sure the ideas go out. So, for example, one of the constraints that we give ourselves at For All, and it's part of also just our brand messaging and who we are. So we always say natural, local, mindful. So that's a set of that's something that we're very mindful of. So that when we're coming up with ice cream, because ice cream can literally have anything in it, that's a set of constraints that we're working with. And again, I don't see it as a negative. It's just more, this is our message, and we want to be consistent and true to that. The other set of kind of rules or constraints that we've applied, or I've applied to the business as well, are just even how we come up with flavors. And again, it's just to be consistent with our messaging and just being true to what we want to offer. So the idea For All is that there's always a choice for people. And so we've got 4 flavor categories that we always try to make sure we have. So we've got classic flavors, we've got foodie flavors, we've got vegan flavors, and we've got childhood or nostalgia flavors. And again, it just helps focus the creativity so that we have something that works.